Well, how do you do, buckaroos? This is Tom the Beer Whisperer. How the heck are you? I am here in Rockbridge, Missouri. To say it's off the beaten path would be kind of an understatement. It's out here in the middle of no place. Unfortunately, we called, I called yesterday to see if everything was open, but I guess there was a miscommunication because the restaurant and stuff is open. But the gristmill bar that I wanted to stop at isn't open, so I was so bummed because I was planning on doing a lot of videos from there. But anyway, that's okay. We're still here. We're going to try something. We were going to have the trout sampler that has cold smoked trout, smoked trout pate, and their smoked trout salad. Unfortunately, they don't have all of that either because we're off season. So we ended up ordering the smoked trout. It hasn't come to the table yet. It's 6 ounces of hickory smoked trout, garnished with red onion, served with dill, cream cheese, and wheat thins. It's $10 for that appetizer. Wife and I were real hungry, so we're just going to kind of split that. But they do have some craft beer up there. Oh, sorry about that. I got you in the clear there. My bad. They do have some good craft beer up there. But because it's, it is off season and it is winter time, but it is 60 degrees here. So I had I'm having a Rod's Cream Ale from the Public House Brewery. They've got some Deschutes up there. They got some Goose Island. There's some other stuff going on. But for a place out here in the middle of no place, the fact that they've got about 6 different craft beers is pretty impressive. So, you see, I'm still losing my voice here. But here's the Rod's Cream. I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to come back with the foods here and do a little more with you. This is a good cream ale. It's got notes of honey on the nose. It's just a nice cream ale. It's light and very drinkable and approachable. Yet there is some. Well, I'm trying to get that. There we go. The sun's moving on me. I'm trying to beer whisper. I'll be back in a little bit. Well, how do you do again? I guess I didn't mention in my introductory video there, or the introductory part of this video, that the Rockbridge is a trout farm. They've got hunting and there's a whole lot going on. There's folks down in the ways a little bit doing some fly fishing. That's why we wanted to order trout. I guess I didn't explain that earlier. So I typically don't like to eat in front of people, but I kind of wanted to show you here. I took a picture of the big plate, but I wanted to see what the reaction is with the first bite. So I got this cracker. I guess you can't see because my hand's in the way. I can't get there where you can look at it because my trout keeps falling off. Let me get my trout on there. Get the onion on there. So you can. Well, so we got no problems here. There we go.
And that's the ceiling?
That's the ceiling. Here we go. So I've got a piece of smoked trout on there with some dill cream cheese, and I guess it's hiding there, but there is a red onion on there. So let's take a bite. I'll show you outside while I chew. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I love smoked trout. I always have. First time I had trout, actually, I was 12, and we were visiting South Dakota when I was a kid. And Dad took us to a fish hatchery out there, and they had some smoked, they had some fried. We went out and caught a couple, and then they just smoked some. And, anyways, they fried some up for us, but we also got some smoked stuff. It's the first time I had trout, and I really loved it, and I've loved it ever since. This is nice to kind of, and serve it with wheat thins, some red onion, and some dill cream cheese, and it's just a perfect appetizer. Wife and I weren't super hungry. We just kind of wanted to try something kind of that's local to this place. So we should order some trout. Which is another reason I went with the cream ale, because it is light. It's not going to overpower what I'm eating here. I mentioned some honey notes on the nose before. And I'm getting just hints of orange as well, like an orange blossom kind of thing going on. Orange blossom honey, maybe, who knows. So there you go. I'm not going to run long, but it's an interesting place. We're going to have to come back in April when everything opens up, because I really want to do some videos from that grist mill out there. So hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, and we're at Rockbridge. And how you do one last time. Finished our trout. It was awesome. The smoked trout was just beautiful. Again, it came with dill cream cheese and red onion and wheat thins. But oh, that dill cream cheese was nice. That smoked trout was just fantastic. As you can see, I'm finishing up my Rod's cream ale, and it actually worked perfect with the trout because it didn't overpower it. They had Deschutes Black Butt Porter. I think a beer like that's going to be too heavy for trout. But a beer like this is absolutely perfect. And again, I mean, you know, people think a cream ale, the standard is the Jenny cream, or the one everybody knows. I don't know if I should say the standard, but the one everybody knows. This one really has a little bit more going on. I believe they do use a little corn, which is standard for the style. But it's just wonderful. I mean, it's a, like I said, it's drinkable. It's very approachable. Yet there is some flavor going on. And now it's gone. Don the Beer Whisperer is leaving Rockridge.